I'm super excited, you guys. This is my new bullet journal. I finished this puppy, my Right Planner Company grid journal. I finished that up after 3 months of bullet journaling like a noob, and I'm gonna continue to, what the yuck? I keep losing shit. So I'm gonna start this puppy off. So this video is going to be both a new bullet journal setup as well as setting up for October, which is the month we are now in. This is the second Scribbles That Matter journal I've used. I have this gray one that I tried bullet journaling in back at the beginning of 2016, 17, whatever fucking year we're in. I tried. It didn't work out. And so I have now used it for notes and for like testing out ideas and shit like that. But this is a brand new one that's going to be a dedicated bullet journal. It is the pink A5 dotted journal from Scribbles That Matter. I bought this on Amazon. So let's look at some of the features here, shall we? It has a, this thing, the thing that holds it together, the band, I guess that's the name. It lies flat. So if you open it, I'm assuming it needs like a little bit of breaking in, but it lies flat, which is nice. Hopefully that will help with my issues with the taint. Here's an info page. We have a key page, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use because I don't necessarily do the whole fucking code in how I bullet journal, but I might use the color code. There's also 1, 2, 3 pages for an index. In the back, we have a couple of pages for pen testing, and then there are 201 numbered pages. Each page has a page number, and the numbers start after the index pages, which is really nice. The paper is really buttery. It's not true white, it's a little bit creamy. And it also comes with 2 bookmarks. Where are they? They're right here. And they're 2 different colors, which is also really cool. This journal is bigger than the one I've used previously. So like, as you can see, pages are slightly taller and a lot wider. So I am gonna have to adjust some of my things like my time tracking. And I've got some ideas for that, but as we have learned, I can't just assume I'm going to do everything one way because every time I've done that, it's wound up being kind of garbage. So we're not going to do that. And the first thing I'm going to put in is my future log because that actually is a very important part of my planning. So I'm going to set aside the first 2 pages for future log, but I'm only going to set one up for right now. And it's going to be not October because we're in October. So it'll be what, November, December, January, February, March, April. So November through April is going to be my future log. I think I'm going to work with Pigma Microns right now. Why? Because I feel like it. One thing you're going to notice, I don't pencil shit in, and I don't pencil shit in, and I very rarely use rulers. Why? Because I'm lazy. And I don't care if my lines are not entirely perfect. I have just given up on any semblance of perfection in my life. So I have thrown the towel in on perfection. And as you can see by my giant curvy line right there, I really have given up on perfection, and that's okay. If you're looking for perfection, this may not be the channel for you. Now I want to do something I've seen people do and put a little calendar on each side to be able to kind of see where the dates fall, like when Sundays are, especially for things like for church and shit. Whoops, February does not have 30 days. My bad. I don't usually white things out, but I'm gonna see if whiteout will work in this situation. Doesn't look perfect, but like I said, we're not embracing perfection, we're embracing reality, right? I will zoom in so you can see exactly how not fancy these look. These are sloppy as fuck numbers. I swear I have gotten phone calls and I am just attempting to persist and get this video out, but holy crap if it has not been just a wacky as fuck afternoon of trying to get anything done. I am going to use this Pentel brush pen to just letter some sloppy little brush headers in on top of all of these. Fuck! Except this is October. Why? This is just some bullshit. Already fucked this fucking journal up and it's right at the beginning. Okay, let's make this work. I am gonna cut a piece of dot grid paper out of here, out of my scribbles, my other scribbles that matter. This is gonna be some MacGyver shit you're gonna see right here. No wonder I was feeling so off on my calendar. I wasn't doing the right one. Where it's gonna go. This is MacGyver. You're seeing it here first, kids. Look, it's like it never happened. Okay, I gotta do it for this December, and then we're back on track. I'm using the Prima glue pen, PS, by the way. You thought there was gonna be nothing exciting in this video. Now, I'm all about showing my mistakes off, but then there's a point where it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to see this every single month. Let's not have that happen. I already know this is gonna make me sad because I didn't intend for October to be in the future log in the first place because we're starting in October, but beggars can't be choosers. I want to write future log across the front, but I'm afraid to touch anything right now because it is moist. I'm going to fill that in later because I have a lot of other things I want to do on this video. So we're going to move over. We're going to leave the second 2 pages, and let's write this in the index. So pages 1 through 4 are the future log. I'm already irritated. I don't know what I want to do on this page, but I want to start October off on its own page, and I want to do a monthly start page. I've never done that before, but this is not going to take forever. I'm not going to go super fucking fancy and artful. I have just decided I want to do, I'm going to grab some Tombos. I pulled some Tombos out because I wanted to experiment and just see how I felt about doing a, where the hell did I put my, so much stuff on my desk right now. You guys have no idea. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write the word October. I'm going to draw in like a little calendar section for October, and then I might do some decorations later, but today I'm just going to do like a start, or maybe I'll do decorations. I don't know. So I'm going to take this like light, let me see, I have a little test. Oh, I have this convenient test paper, like a nice light orange, maybe. I have like an orangey yellow I want to use. That'll work. So I'm going to use this color. And then I'm going to take some darker orange and I'm going to scribble that on this stamp block, this acrylic stamp block. And then I'm going to take this red and I'm going to scribble that on this acrylic stamp block. And I am going to take this puppy and I am going to color it in with some of the darker colors to make a gradient. Notice again, I'm not penciling any of this in. Why? Because as we saw in my future log, I, like Austin Powers, like to live dangerously. Now I'm going to take those 2 other colors and I'm going to make a box. I think I want to add some gray. And I am going to use brown. And I'm going to write in the numbers of the month because that hasn't worked out poorly yet. Shit, that's off center. I'm gonna make this work. I'm not gonna cover shit up. I am going to make a little tree. I'm gonna take the tree down here. There we go. I wanna make little autumn leaves by making little Tombow dots. I'm just pressing the pen nib down to make leaves. And I'm gonna make some falling over here and then a bunch down here for a pile. I'm going to use the different colors that I've been using to make more leaves. I bet this is bleeding. Let's find out. Only a little bit. We'll use that for a challenge page. How about that? No, we can't do that. We got to use this for whatever. It's only bleeding a little bit. And use some reds. A nice little October starting page that happened because I screwed up. It just has the look of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, now does it? Let's dry this off. Only a little bit of bleeding on this side, but that's okay, because this side is going to be my month calendar. Brush pen, we're gonna write in October up here. It's sloppy, why? Because I'm lazy right now. And let's add in the dates. saw this idea and I don't remember where I saw it. I'm going to highlight every Monday so that I know where the start of the week is. I will transfer all of my appointments over here later. I know this is not necessarily an authentic setup video, but I don't want this video to be 11 billion years long. Now notice I'm being intentionally super sloppy with this like Pentel brush pen. I can do much better calligraphy than this, I swear. I'm trying to kind of go with the theme for currently, and I like how this looks. I think it looks pretty cool. Next, I want to get my trackers in for the month of October. Now we have my habit from my previous bullet journal. The only monthly tracker that I have besides doing my things for my challenges was my habit tracker, but I want to do 3 trackers on all of these pages. I want to do a habit tracker, I want to do a pain tracker, and I want to do a blood pressure tracker so that I have my pain levels for the month and my blood pressure for the month, like so I can show my doctor, because those things are becoming important the shittier my kidneys get. Okay, I've done some calculations for these trackers. Let's see if we can get them right the first try. Here's the moment of truth. Did I get this right? Yes. Connect these and see if I survived. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Woo! Okay, should I count or should I just freeball it? Let's freeball it. Let's see if I'm right. Yes! So this top one is going to be my habit tracker. And this is going to be my pain tracker. And I'm going to have a spectrum, which I will put on here in a little bit once I come up with what that spectrum is. I'll show that in my next update video. And then my habits I'll also list out, and you can see those in my next update video. And so those are going to be those. And then here we are going to do a blood pressure tracker so I can track my blood pressure twice a day for the whole month, assuming I actually stay on top of it, which will probably be a habit that I'm going to add on here, maybe. Okay, there's my slightly smeared blood pressure. I want to make sure this is divided into 2 sets, but I don't want it to be super dark because I don't want the page to just be covered in darkness like my soul. Knocking the camera fucking everywhere. So I grabbed a nice light Tombow and I'm going to divide this right down the center of each day so that I have a spot for, whoops, especially when I keep the line straight, for morning and evening blood pressure checks. Now, if I fill this entire month up with blood pressure checking, I will be amazed at myself. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take this gray that I added there and just color in all these little sections to make it look nice and nice. We will see if drawing all of these out was worth it when we get to the end of the month to see if I actually kept up. I'm going to use this page for a collection. What collection? I have some collections that I wanted to get on. So this is going to be my new sadness diet collection page right here, I think, because I want to have it right at the beginning of the month so I have to stare at it every time I fucking do anything. So I'm just going to make a little post-it note so that I remember to do that, because I'm not doing it right now. This is not a collections time. This is an everything else time. So this is going to be my sadness diet page right here. We will come back to that in a later video, or possibly I'll just tell you about it in a later video. So I'm going to do pages for my challenges. There's going to be a page here, and I'm doing 3 challenges this month, even though I've been sick, so that's really not probably a good idea. So I am doing my Llamas Love Lettering Every Damn Day challenge. I'm going to do Inktober, which is a challenge that Jake Parker created where you do a drawing in ink every day for October. And I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do that when I get there. And then I printed this one out from the Oh So Cute doodles to do for my doodle challenge calendar. I just printed these out and I am going to slap them on in. Oh my God, I'm leaving black ink everywhere. Ew, I'm smearing. I don't like that. Whatever. We'll worry about that a different time. Should I do some lettering? I should do some lettering. Where's my sloppy as fuck black pen? We're doing sloppy. October challenges. Yes, that's sloppy, and I might go back and do something about that later, but right now we're not. So, flip the page, and this is going to be my doodle calendar. Remember me never to print a black ink situation ever again. I am leaving fucking black fingerprints all over this entire page. There are my crooked squares, but that's cool. We're gonna stick this guy right here. So tired of writing in these dates. I'm gonna take the lightest little shade I've got here and kind of color in, not fully color in, just like a scribbly color in to make it look, you know, stylized, motherfuckers. Some stylized across the top to kind of make it go together. And then I am going to do a little bit more of this red, whoops, and some orange, and then maybe some brown. And then I'm gonna take this guy. My oh so cute doodles. See, I'm just trying to be, this is a lie. You guys are like, Cindy, you're not trying to be fancy. You're just trying to be lazy. Well, yes. Yes, I am, because it's gonna be a long goddamn video. And now my last kind of monthly situation is this is gonna be my Inktober spread. And I'm gonna write it here. But what I'm gonna do is every day I'm gonna do a little drawing in ink on these papers. And the goal is to fill this spread up by the end of Inktober. And that'll get me all the way to page 17 to start my week. I am not going to set my week up right now. I am actually going to do that off camera to make this video a little shorter. But when you see me set up next week, you'll see kind of where I'm at with what I think I'm going to do for my weekly tracking, which is also going to be a little bit different. But I want to make this video not to be so heinous. But this is where I'm at. So I added a couple of extra trackers. I added this, which I've never done before. And we'll see. We'll see how this winds up working out. This could be a collections page too, I guess. I don't even know. Do you have any suggestions for what I should do in this new bullet journal? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.